a few days before, or maybe the
Yeah,
day before
a day before.
we got
Yeah.
married, we came down to the garden and we were like, well, this is the place. We're gonna show up here and do it. I'm Jen Ranjan. I am an HR administrator at Lyman Briggs College.
I'm Rajiv Ranjan. I'm assistant professor at Linguistics, Languages and Culture in College of Arts and Letters. And I teach Hindi and Urdu languages at MSU.
We first met at MSU. We both worked at the same department. I was the HR administrator in linguistics, languages, and cultures. And he was a faculty member there. Struck up a friendship and kind of went from there.
One day she had a tough day. As in a HR, you can understand that at MSU staff also have a tough day, not just the faculty or students. So I requested her to come out with me for a lunch. And then that's where we clicked. Basically, we feels like there's some potential between us.
Being married in nature was kind of a COVID response because we were engaged at the end of 2019 before we knew what was going to happen. And then once the pandemic started and it was continuing, um, we kind of figured like if we want to do this, we can't really wait any longer for this to be done because we don't know if or when it will be. Marriage was something we talked about it after, I mean, after we were dating for a while. And Rajiv proposed to me on campus at the Beaumont Tower. So we always thought it would be really special seeing we met on campus and we were engaged on campus, and campus has so much of our story. We thought it would be really special to be married on campus.
And the campus has given us everything. Campus has given me the partner of my life. Campus has given me job. So I heard the kind of, I don't know it is true or it's a fake news or it's a rumor that if you kiss under the tower, then you have to get married. One evening we were walking, not engaged, just an item, a couple, for somebody who are interested in each other, and we kissed, and was that was the day I decided to kind of propose her under the tower. 2019, I proposed her in October on her birthday, actually. But we didn't know at that time, like, are we gonna get married on campus or what's the marriage plan? We wanted to be engaged and enjoy our lives for a year at least. And then 2019, we got engaged. We were in an apartment together, and March, COVID hits, and we applied for our marriage license. We wanted to have our marriage license at least in advance so that we could decide something, where to go, what to do. But because of COVID, travel restriction was there, so I couldn't go to. We couldn't go to India. Many of our family from America or her side of family couldn't come here. We got even our marriage license because we thought it is going to be mailed to us, so we inquired about that, and it was when we called the office. They said, well, your marriage license is sitting on our desk. You have to come and pick it up.
So we picked it up and there was like 3 days left before it expired. So we were like, oh no, we have to get this going. And there's no officiants, no location. So
No
we,
invitations.
no
Artists.
invitations. So this was kind of the perfect location to just kind of have a pop-up wedding. We were looking around and we saw a banana tree, and immediately you said that's where it's going to happen. It was the most beautiful weather I've ever seen in my life. The temperature was perfect. Sky was so blue. Campus was beautiful. It was the beginning of August, so I mean, all summer campus is just the most beautiful place. Specifically, the Botanical Garden is the most beautiful place on campus. Everything was in bloom, so green.
We came around 9 or 10 a.m., and We walked to the garden, and we did not know that this has to be booked or anything. We didn't have any food or drink or anything. We just wanted to enjoy the garden in the get married in a natural habitat, which has always given us a refuge when
Mhm.
we worked on campus. And there's not always every day is a successful day. There are failure days. And on those failure days, if you take a half an hour walk down to this garden, and if you are out of the garden, everything looks very modern, concrete and stuff. But here, it's a nice refuge to kind of just lose yourself in the beauty of the nature that we have. And
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 it felt like that
it felt
on
like this is
our day.
it. And then there was a banana tree. So